Okay, hello.
Hi there.
Hey everyone. Oh my gosh, we both have wet hair.
We do both have wet hair.
Mine's like more wet though right now.
Yeah. I mean, I took my shower a little early. I don't know. Kind of, I was
Yeah.
at time. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Um, Interesting story today. Okay.
Yeah. Let's hear
Uh,
it.
Actually, it's not that interesting, but I think it's interesting. So
Okay.
okay. So my window's right here,
hmm
and I don't know exactly what happened, but basically it kind of like broke, and it was like yeah, like this is the window. You know how you can like slide it up. Well, it
Yeah.
felt like this.
Oh no.
Right. So like there's like a little like stub thing that like
Yeah.
is supposed to be like in this little thing that like holds it in place basically, and that like broke, and so it would fall out. But
Okay.
me being, super good and amazing and super creative and super resourceful and super amazing, of course, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I used some hot glue and just put it back in together.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Now it works. And I just like really like when I get to do stuff and like do
Yes.
it well.
Would we like to talk about our backgrounds very quickly?
Yes. Why don't you start?
Okay, so my background is a movie that just came out very recently called Moxie.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this girl, Vivian. She gets sick and tired of the sexism at her school,
Period.
and so she makes a zine, which is a like printable, foldable, like little book that anyone can make, and she distributed it in the bathrooms, and then it caught on, and she made a little club, and it's just very good movie, and it was really, I thought it was really good, and
And
it's like all women empowerment, so
the,
yay.
the zine is called like Moxie,
The
right?
zine is called Moxie, yes,
Right.
but the
And
movie
so
is
like
also called Moxie.
because I haven't watched it yet, so no spoilies, but
Right.
I definitely do want to watch it. I know it's got it's by Amy Poehler, and I love Amy Poehler.
Yeah, she
And
directed that.
so I'm already like into it. Of course, I'm just like
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
really
yours.
mine. Okay, so go back like 400 years ago, and you've got this lady Judith beheading this guy Holofernes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a oh well, actually, I think it was painted 400 years ago. This might have taken place like 1,000 years ago.
Right.
I don't know the exact story because it is kind of like biblical, but like also not biblical. I don't really know. I'm not a religious
Yeah.
person, but basically you've got Judith beheading. She like was like using this guy. He was like a Syrian general or whatever, and
Okay.
so like she was like pleasuring him, and then got him drunk, and then beheaded him. So
Yes.
yes, and she was like doing it for like her people or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, I don't exactly know the story, but
Sure.
I do remember looking at this last year, and it's a good one by
It
Caravaggio.
is a really good one.
I don't
Really
know.
graphic. Really good.
I don't know who this person is.
Do you think YouTube may take this down?
Oh no, it is art history.
Facts. We should name this episode Art History so YouTube doesn't take it down.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Um.
it's a really good piece. I mean, honestly, I could talk about this piece in a lot of different ways, but
Okay, hold on. I need to put my hair up, but you can continue talking.
okay, I'm going to talk about the piece.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, so if we're looking at the piece, I mean, one of the first things you're looking at is obviously like this whole part, right? But you've got to take a look at the lighting. That was a whole big thing back in like kind of a Renaissance era. This was a little post-Renaissance, but like still, the we've got like the chiaroscuro, I believe it was called. Kind of forgot my terms, but like the whole darkness versus light. Literally, look at this, right? Dark, dark. This entire area is dark, and this is light. So if that it's not a tone setter, you've got obviously the dark negativity here, and then you've got like the brightness here. It's obviously Caravaggio is putting Judith in a painted in a bright white light, right? And I mean,
Ooh, okay, Mr. Analyzer.
yeah, I okay, dude, I freaking love art. If you're looking
Yes.
at another thing, she's holding him by his hair and going like, which I think is really fun because a lot of the times when like with like women with their hair, it's like you're pulling my hair, right? And so this is like a
Yeah.
fuck you,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
Speaking of that,
yeah.
this is not really related at all,
Okay.
but in a way, in
Mhm.
a sense,
Uh-huh.
I want to talk about, because it's been on my mind.
Mhm.
At our school, it's a tradition. It's been a tradition.
I
I'm a,
don't know
for
how long it's been
for a long time, from what I know.
at least 4 years, because
Yeah,
I remember it when we first came.
me too. And it is a thing called Mr. Mustang.
Right. So our school mascot are Mustangs, and
Yeah,
so
which are like fast horses or something.
yeah, but
So
it's all about like it's like a pageant for
it's a pageant for some guys. I don't know how they get nominated. I'm not sure what nominate, like what chooses that. Probably Student Congress.
Student
But are
Congress.
they all part of Student Congress? Are all of them part of
Not
Student
all of
Congress?
them. I just looked
Well,
at
how do they get involved?
I'm not sure. I mean, there's probably been like some like links like, oh, vote for Mr. Mustang,
Yeah,
but
maybe. I don't remember, but
most of the time it's like a student congress thing, and the student congress has all the control over that.
yes. So I was just thinking about it and I was wondering, why don't we have a Miss Mustang?
A Mrs. Mustang.
Because I get it. You're trying to be funny, I guess, because guys don't do pageants.
Guys doing pageants?
Right. And
A little to me, right?
and I just think that I get what you're trying to do, but also not at all. Because what's is it supposed to be funny? Is it
I
supposed to
don't
be fun? What is it supposed to be? Because if we're gonna have a Mr. Mustang, I would love to have a Miss Mustang. I
I,
would love to run for Miss Mustang, or have any of my fellow female students run for Miss Mustang.
of course. I mean, I don't know exactly what like the point of like Mr. Mustang is, uh,
Neither do I, but
like tradition or whatever. It's just like, okay, here's a man, and
like,
like
what are we voting them for? Like, I don't.
I really don't know. I mean, here's another thing.
I get that it's a tradition, right? And it's
I
supposed to be
am
fun. Y'all
pretty
can come for us,
disconnected. Mhm.
but I'm just confused.
I'm pretty disconnected from most school events, and
Yeah,
I
me
kind of,
too.
I don't know, forgot most things, but like really with Mr. Mustang, it's just like I don't know, it kind of just seems like I don't know what the right word is, like out of taste or whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's just
Or it,
I
like gives me
I
the
think the only reason it's still being done is because of tradition,
oh yeah,
because other than that, I don't see any reason either why we have it or why we don't have both genders running.
are all genders. Hello.
Yeah, or all
Why is it a
genders.
Mr. or Miss Mustang? Why isn't it not the Mustang? Seniors, you know, you've got
Yeah,
women, you've
senior
got men, you've got
Mustangs.
your non-binaries, and all together, right? We're running for
Yeah.
the Mustang. I mean, actually, the Mustang sounds pretty stupid, but like,
But yeah, that's a good point too. But I just mean in general, the disconnect from them having a Mr. Mustang, but because the joke is that guys don't do pageants.
is that like the joke, or is it like I
Oh.
don't understand because if it's like, oh, we're joking about like men doing pageants, then it's like, oh, you would either kind of camp it up so it's like more like, oh, men doing, I don't know, more pageant stuff.
Yeah.
I also kind of like forgot like what do they do in like Mr. Mustang? They like do
They just
not skits,
perform their
they do
talents or
perform,
something.
they do a little talent. Right. So if it's like a freaking talent show, then why is it only limited
Why
to
isn't
one gender?
everybody doing it?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm just like over it, because also I think there's just a lot of issues with how the school does a lot of the stuff.
Oh my God. It's Northville. Of course there's gonna be oh, I guess I shouldn't say that, but it's a lot of there's a lot
I
of
mean, I just feel like a lot of it is, I think a lot of the things that are going on are like kind of just unfair and not really thought about all the way through.
I mean,
And also, I have a major issue with the senior events being like $85, but I can talk to somebody else about that. I'm just venting because that's so annoying to me.
I am okay. I like don't even know if like the senior event, like the senior all night parties, isn't it like virtual
No, they're doing
No,
it in person
they're doing it
somehow.
still in person somehow. Oh,
But why would I go to a celebration with people that I'm never going to see again
please, exactly.
that I don't really want to see?
Why am I gonna go to this? Why would I
Also,
voluntarily be locked in a high
yes.
school of literal like disgustingness with
Also,
people who are
the ticket to get in is your senior shirt. I'm not doing that. So sorry.
actually, I would be okay wearing a senior shirt if I like cropped it or something, or like.
Also, but not only that, I have to pay money to get in and also pay money to buy a shirt.
Oh, what? Now that don't make sense. That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah. There was
You
like
know,
last chance to order shirts that already happened. I didn't get one. So I'm not going.
I did. I recently watched Ginny and Georgia, Netflix show, right?
Oh, yeah, I did not. No interest in that.
You're not interested?
I'm interested out of the fact that it's going to be awful.
It had a lot of pros and cons, in my
Yeah.
opinion. There was a lot of like conceptual pros, like, oh, that's a good idea, or that's a good theme, or that's a good like
Sure.
topic to bring up to light. And then there's like a lot of like structural cons, which is like, oh, that's a stupid line. Like
That
who
just made me think about something. No, keep
oh,
going.
it has like a lot of like cons like that where like, oh, that's a stupid line, or like the storytelling here is literal ass. And
Yeah.
it's not doing it for me. And
Oh,
like most things, I'm always in it for like the side stories. And
sure.
I don't know, the side story, because it was with a queer character, and I always love queer characters. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. I liked the character, Max. She's queer. That's not much of a spoiler. Um,
Yeah.
I really liked her character, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Pros and cons, really. We're going. Oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about how in Ginny and Georgia they had some sort of like event. First off, it's one of those other shows where it's like literal college students playing high schoolers.
Yeah, so it's like written by adults and they're like trying to like relate to the teens.
A little bit. I mean, I guess so. But there was like a sophomore event,
Yeah.
and they had to pay $100 to get in, and I was thinking, $100. If there's even 200 kids who pay $100, that's $200,000 in the bank.
200,000? No, I think you did that wrong.
200 times 100.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I thought I was going to say a wrong number.
Hold up. 20,000. It's 20,000.
That's what I thought it was. I was like, hello.
20,000. I mean, that I don't know how much money.
That's still a lot of money.
How much money is being spent? How much, whatever. But
And what is it even going towards? Because there's many things at schools that can be fixed that is not being fixed.
I mean, that's another thing. Like a big character in the show is like the mayor, and there was like an election campaign, and like both people were like, I'm gonna put the money in the schools, and it's like, okay,
well, regardless, Ginny and Georgia reminded me of Taylor Swift tweeting about how she got mad at that joke about you go through men just as fast as Taylor Swift. And she like tweeted about it. Did you hear about this?
No, but
okay. Well, Taylor Swift. No, listen. Taylor Swift. She tweeted out. She said, "How could you? This joke is so sexist, and it's so old, and you should know not to joke like this." Some stuff like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she got mad because it was the same like organization like TV thing that did her movie.
Yeah.
So that's what she was mad about. And then guess what?
What?
I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and they made a same exact joke. RuPaul made the same exact joke.
Yeah.
And Taylor Swift didn't say a thing. And that's so fucking funny to me. That's hilarious. That shows who Taylor Swift is, what I've been saying for the longest time. And you can come for me because I know a lot of you guys like Taylor Swift, but I do not. And that is why. She's a hypocrite, and she has never fully actually been like a legit, like, so, like, it's just so fake. It's just so fake. Like, oh, you're a supporter of the gays, so you don't want to say anything.
I remember talking about this when that one song.
Oh no, don't even get me started.
One with Queer Eye in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, not to Queer Eye. Not to Queer Eye, to Taylor Swift.
Of course, of course. We love Queer Eye here. I mean, come on, right? Now,
It's just she started her entire career. She was like right, you know,
I
and
get.
then
I don't know.
no,
I don't
yeah.
know
Well,
this
me and my
very
mom,
thing.
me and my mom have spoken about that,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden,
I found the tweet.
oh, you did.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, people are all like, "Do you want to read it?" So like, I know what I said, like, so you can like everyone can hear.
Yeah. Hey, Ginny in Georgia, 2010 called and it wants its lazy, deeply sexist joke back. How about we stop degrading hardworking women by defining this horseshit as funny with like capitals and lower capitals?
Sure.
Also at Netflix, after Miss Americana, this outfit doesn't look cute on you. Heartbroken emoji. Happy Women's History Month, I guess. And
So that's hilarious
yeah,
because
this okay, you can barely see this, but she has a little screenshot that says, it's like the line from Ginny in Georgia. What do you care? You go through men faster than T Swift or Taylor Swift.
RuPaul
Mm-hmm.
RuPaul said though almost the exact same joke on RuPaul's Drag Race. I can't remember if it was UK or America, and Taylor Swift didn't jump on it at all. And that just goes to show how she wants to be loved so much by the gays and by the LGBTQ community so bad that she doesn't pick a struggle. She doesn't even hold up her standards of what she's mad at, because she wants to be loved so bad by the gays, because there's so many of them, or the LGBTQ community. There's so many of them that she needs their support. She wants them so bad. And that's so annoying, because you want attention from this community, and for why? Like, what is her motive? Like, she's so fake to me. At least say you understand what I'm saying.
I do. I think okay, what do you think about like the joke, like without the context of Taylor Swift, like, oh, you go through men faster than a woman, or like I don't know.
Like whoever.
Like as like I okay, I don't see necessarily a problem with that, but like, is that like a sexist thing? Maybe
Yes.
it feels like it is.
It is, because nobody would say that to a guy.
That is true.
Right? Like, nobody says to a guy, "Oh, you go through women so fast." Usually the norm is, "Oh, you're the man.
You're the woman going through men so fast.
So you're a slut or a whore or
like,
whatever."
like,
and then if a guy does it, he's a champ.
Ah, exactly.
So it is sexist.
It is sexist.
It is sexist, but I'm not trying to be rude, but she did have a lot of boyfriends, is the only thing.
I mean, so
like,
many
if
people
you
have
say
a lot
it
of
to
boyfriends.
right, and like, and it is a sexist joke, because women are allowed to do whatever they want to do, and I don't give a shit what Taylor Swift does with her life, because she doesn't give a shit about my life.
Right. Ouch.
But then again, I just completely contradicted what I just said, because I just went on a whole rant about Taylor Swift. So clearly I care, but not in a sense that it's like what I go to sleep thinking about every night.
I mean, of course,
it's on my mind.
Of course. I mean, like, if you, the viewer, are holding yourself up over something that's bothering you 2-3 a.m. at night for one little thing, you really have to not, because that's not good. That's holding on to that negativity. It's like, okay.
Right. And if she's mad at that, be mad at it every time somebody makes the joke.
Right. But I was gonna say, maybe like she just doesn't watch Drag Race and like didn't.
That would be funny too.
But then it's like, oh,
because she had drag queens in her music video.
That is so funny.
So maybe if she doesn't want Drag Race, that's even funnier to me.
You ever a judge on Drag Race? I know. Let's see. Was Taylor's?
I'm looking it up.
Okay, fine. Do you want to share your screen?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me share it in a moment.
Here's another thing though, and like we've talked about this a lot, but you know, whenever you're like looking at like someone's like an artist or a creator and like
No,
what they make,
she was
right?
never.
What?
She was never a judge.
Oh, she was never a judge.
Which is funny because there's all these articles saying that she fangirls about Drag Race. So I don't know why RuPaul wouldn't ask her already, unless they had some issues.
If Miss Thing that fangirls about Drag Race but didn't catch the other Taylor Swift joke, then what's up? Then what's up? You know?
That's what I'm saying.
Alternatively, I mean, in Ginny and Georgia, like, I'm pretty sure like the line came from like a woman character, a female character.
Yeah, the
It's like
daughter.
maybe it's like, yeah, the daughter. So maybe it's like, oh, because Rue said it's different, then it's because like he's a man. And so it's like, ooh, that's a situation there.
That's funny.
I don't know. But I was gonna say, personally, Taylor Swift as a person, nah, never vibes with me, right?
Yeah.
For music, I kind of dig though.
I just posted on my story
Yeah.
a few days ago of me lip syncing to Blank Space.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that I don't enjoy her music, because I do, but I need more evidence of her in real life doing something about something.
That's fair.
You know?
You know what's also so funny? I keep seeing that one ad where she's like
I have like something in my
cardigan,
eye.
you know?
Yeah.
And it was like it's like for like a bank, and it's like it's easy as Taylor Swift picking a cardigan.
Oh, I did. I have seen that. You know, sis is getting her bag.
Yeah. Anyways, that's
Oh, we should probably wrap it up.
Oh my god. We have like I think we have like 5 more minutes left.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just saying classes soon.
Classes soon. Well, don't worry.
Yeah, no worries. You can edit that out too.
Anyways, so I mean,
I have something in my eye, like really, like in my eye. Hold on. Oh my god.
Okay, so she has something in her eye. Oh god, you know, I love this story because you know I love Hans Christian Andersen, but you know, like the Snow Queen and how, or is it the Snow Queen? You know, like the fairy tale where like there's like the mirror that like shows everyone's like bad things, and then like the mirror broke, and like the Snow Queen like made like the shards go into someone's eye, and then the shard went in the boy's eye, and the boy like hated his like friend. Oh wow.
Oh my god, it's like in the side of my eye, so I like need to go to the bathroom to get it out.
Oh dang! Is your heart
like
cold?
on the side of my eyeball?
Is your heart frozen?
What? No.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, well, hopefully, when she watches this, she'll understand. But that's from the Snow Queen or the Ice Queen or fucking whatever. But you know what? Okay, I know most people know this, but you know how like Frozen, like the movie with Anna and Elsa, is based off of like the Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen, but the characters are named after like Hans Christian Andersen, right? I kind of forgot. Like you've got, you know, oh shoot, I kind of forgot who. What are the characters? There's like the deer. There's Olaf the snowman. There's Anna. There's Elsa. There's Hans. Was Hans the bad guy or the good guy? I forgot.
Oh my god.
You know, Frozen 1 was pretty forgettable, but Frozen 2 I actually really enjoyed. Frozen.
It was like a whole ass strand of dog hair.
Okay.
Like on the side of my eye feels so free now.
Free. She's free. She's free.
Oh, and now there's
Free. TurboTax. Free.
I know exactly. I need to do my taxes.
Oh my god, we have to do taxes. How much fun is that?
I have my W-2 form. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. Also, TurboTax saves half of your information from last year, so it's not like it's a lot of work.
We are not sponsored by TurboTax, but if TurboTax wanted to sponsor us, we would.
But if anyone wants to sponsor us, we're not big enough to get sponsors or monetize our videos. So share this video.
Share
it around.
TurboTax and women and what else did we talk about? Taylor Swift.
And art history.
Yes. Caravaggio.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I do not speak Italian, but I love
DiGiorno.
DiGiorno, allora, mamma mia, the pizza pie.
Wow, we're offending someone somewhere.
Okay, you know, I'm sorry. Italy.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That has nothing to do with what we were just talking about.
Fucking drinking. Oh, you know that one? Okay, do you know that one ad that was like a few years back, where it's like someone was like it was like a lady and she was eating cereal, and like her husband like came down and was like, "Why are you eating cereal?" And she's like, "Well, it's 8 a.m. somewhere."
Oh my god, that's so stupid, and I don't remember that.
I thought that was so funny. I can't remember.
That is kind of funny.
Can't remember what cereal brand.
Also, cereal isn't just a breakfast food.
I mean, yeah, I guess so, but like, what?
It's also a midnight snack.
It is also a midnight snack, according to that lady in the commercial. So.
Oh yeah, because she was eating it later.
Like at night.
But she could have just said, "It's 12 o'clock somewhere here." Here. That's why I'm eating my cereal.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
Okay. I need to go.
Is it time to go?
I don't know if it's time to go, but I need to go.
All right. Well, today was a really fun episode. We talked about a lot of fun things.
A lot of fun stuff.
Oh, fun stuff. And I hope this will be late. I don't know. I hope this is
not too bad. It's not that bad.
Okay,
it's all good.
YouTube doesn't care, and no. I don't care. You know, screw the system.
Yeah, frick the patriarchy.
Anyways, bye guys.
Bye.
Have a wonderful day.